Let's try not to fall down the abyss this time. Alright, well, we got the army losses though. I love that. I love that. Welcome to Dan Plays PC Games. I'm Dan. So as we wait for Immortal Empires, which comes out on August 23rd, I thought I would just have a little fun playing a new campaign and one that I've never played before. I did a live stream the other day. It was my first content on YouTube on this channel in a very long time. But actually, I went back and watched the replay, and I'd forgotten, because it had been so long, that I really don't like the way that when you pan the camera, everything is really, really fuzzy. I just don't think the quality is very good. And then actually, you know, I kind of prefer just kind of playing on my own rather than having all the interaction necessarily on the chat. So I'm going to go ahead and just have some fun on my own here and play a Immortal Empires campaign. But we're going to use someone new. And believe it or not, I have actually never, ever, ever played any of the Elector Counts. I haven't played Balthazar Gelt, nor have I played Emperor Karl Franz. And I think if I'm going to do my first Empire campaign, I should probably play as Karl Franz, right? He's kind of the hero, I suppose. Though there are some great memes out there for Balthazar Gelt. Anyway, so we're going to give that a shot. Again, I've been gone a long time, enjoyed playing some Warhammer 2, but then I moved out here to Texas, and then I've been still have a very active life outside of gaming these days, but with Warhammer 3 coming out, Immortal Empires coming out, getting a little bit more excited. So the idea is play some Warhammer 2 here, enjoy it, and await the release of Immortal Empires beta. And then that's really, to me, the true release of Warhammer 3, because what they put out with the Realms of Chaos and with the way that the state of the game was until now, really just, yeah, it wasn't it, right? So here we go. We're going to start with Karl Franz. So apparently we've got this Imperial Authority stuff that we've got to develop. They play a lot like, I was watching that guy, Andy Sky, I think. He was playing them in Immortal Empires. That's where I got the idea. He likens them to the Holy Roman Empire, which is, of course, what I thought too when I first started playing. So we can secure the fealty of Empire's lords to govern or take over by force, assigning new, more loyal elector counts. So that's cool. And it has a well-rounded unit roster, which will be nice, because I've been playing some rosters which are sort of not that well-rounded, right? Skaven are kind of glass cannons. You don't have very tanky units so much. Well, maybe some monsters and stuff, but not so much. And even with the Dark Elves, you know, you end up kind of wanting to pump out these sort of shade armies and not being all that well-rounded. One thing I'm going to try to do more is just to have these well-rounded kind of armies. Anyway, so with Reichland, we get diplomatic relations +10 with the Empire. We have Lord Recruit rank +2. Both of those seem like nice benefits. 10% campaign movement range. Oh, that's neat. So we'll get to move around the campaign map a lot faster. And of course, we have reduced upkeep for Reichsguard and Greatsword units. So we'll be wanting those. And it looks like those are faction-wide. It's not just Lord's Army. Lord's Army, Karl Franz's army, gets an increase to leadership. So hopefully they won't rout as quickly. We start off with some Reichsguard, which are shock cav, armored and shielded anti-infantry units. Also some halberdiers, armor-piercing anti-large with charged defense against large foes, so we'll want those against enemy monsters and whatnot. Horses as well, cav I mean. Handgunners with AP missiles, so these will be good to have too. We're playing Chaos Invention off. I find it to be just really contrived. And we're playing normal because, well, I just want to have fun. I don't really care for having a huge challenge, especially on a faction that I am just learning. The newly crowned emperor returned from a tour of Reichland to finish his capital Altdorf, besieged by spider-riding greenskins. Having seen off the Goblet threat, Franz arrives in his court to find the politic of the empire already at its height. Wittenheim grumbles into the south as secessionist rebellion is in full flow. Franz must tread carefully. A wrong move now could split the empire asunder before his rule has truly begun. The progress bar faked me out a little bit. That's why I was reading quickly, because I thought we might get into the campaign before I had a chance to read the
greenskin threat is extinguished, sire. Yet the fight to secure your rule has only just begun. The Empire is beset by civil war once more. Secessionists hostile to your election as Emperor are trying to form a breakaway province to the south. Advance, crush them, and bring the lands back to your sovereign rule. To the north, Boris Todbringer of Middenheim, a bitter rival in the recent election, is openly hostile. A clash with Todbringer and the wolves of Middenland may well be unavoidable if you wish to unify the Empire. Plan for this eventuality.
Well, with carrot or stick, we're gonna get them all.
The Empire has ever been besieged by foes, but you are a prince of Altdorf. Greatness runs in your very blood. Make the Heldenhammer proud.
All right. I don't actually know what the Heldenhammer is. Is that his weapon? I thought that had a different name. Anyway, so Empire is known for its elector counts and internal politics that leave it in a permanent state of unrest and constant war. This is total war, that makes sense. Well, it's Warhammer stuff, but yeah. However, increasing your prestige, so we've got 100 prestige right now, and ultimately your imperial authority, which is this thing over here, will bring stability. Acquire prestige through noble actions, such as expansion, victory in battle, and constructing grand buildings. And then use it to deal with incidents and solve dilemmas, from which your authority will grow, improving fealty among the elector counts. Additionally, prestige can be spent on electoral machinations, which enable you to manipulate diplomatic relationships within the Empire. Oh, that's good. I've seen a little bit of that with the High Elves. Elector counts. Each state of the Empire is governed by an elector count. Securing their fealty is key to unifying the Empire through confederation. Some, though, will not be easily convinced and will require much persuasion through aid or military force. Once a state's capital is under your control, you may keep the residing elector account or elect a new one. Each provides a host of new benefits, such as granting a specific Runefang sword and unique units. Interesting, so we can check that out. Here's that prestige. It's a measure of how influential a faction leader is within the political landscape of the Empire. Okay, there's going to be events. We can spend prestige. So they come from owning settlements, political events, winning battles, and building buildings. Okay, and we can lose from similar things. Imperial authority. It's how the other elector accounts within the Empire view us. So I don't see how... Well, alright. So prestige is for the faction leader, and imperial authority is for our whole faction, I guess. It's kind of what I'm reading there. So low authority will cause us to lose the confidence of our subjects and could eventually lead to them rebelling. I see. Interesting. So if we declare war on an elector account, we will lose authority. Ah. Confederation will also hurt us. And then having empire provinces raised will hurt us. So we have to kind of defend them. Alright, so we'll see about that. Making 1778 a turn. This is pretty good. We got 6k in the treasury. And we'll get another 1,000 if we do this mission, which is defeat an army belonging to the Empire. Secessionists. Our enemies gather to strike against us once more. Attack first and deny them the opportunity to reach full strength. We'll get 300 prestige doing that as well. So very happy to do that. They're a little bit far away, but we have that campaign movement range buff. So look at that. We can get all the way over there. Whoa. Okay, interesting. So we can recruit from the elector count state troops. Oh, okay. This is Regiments of Renown. So after 15 turns, we can get these Karaberg Great Swords, and we can't get them right now. And then... Oh, no, they're different. So these are RORs. Those are the state troops, but it's like an additional batch of ROR. Essentially, it seems like. So we could train, but I think it's better if we fight baby's first battle kind of deal.
Ready.
See what's going on here. Campaign 900 to get to next experience. We've got Dragon Tooth on. So it's a magical sword. Defends all dwarf. +5 public order, melee attack 6, weapon strength 10%, magical attacks, 15% post battle loot, and we have an ability which will do an area augment for 39 seconds of increased melee attack, quite a bit, and another 8 leadership. So that's quite good. Here's Altdorf, the Imperial Capital. Okay, and looks like we can right off the bat upgrade it from a hamlet into a village, which will increase the income by 50. Improve public order to +2 from 1. It'll add bullets to tower projectiles, and then increase the income from buildings in the region and the province. Oh, and regions in adjacent provinces. Wow, that's really quite good. So once we take these lands to the north as well, then that's going to be a big boon as well. So, and then of course the garrison will improve. So we're definitely going to do that. We've got a port making 200 income and providing some growth. And then we have this thing, which I understand they always give you like a recruitment building in your first one, but because it only goes to rank 3, I'll probably demolish it in favor of the ones that go to higher ranks, and then move this training field into another one of these regions in the province once we take them. So here's Karl Franz. Here's his campaign model, looking pretty good. See what it looks like in a battle. You can see the campaign runs relatively smoothly. Every now and then you see those little stutters, like when the advisor was giving us our tour. But generally nice and smooth, and it feels good here. And it is quite pretty too. Like I'm really, really happy with what they've done with the maps. Even more so with Immortal Empires, based on what we've seen on YouTube. It's just cool to see these little villages. I do wish they, like Altdorf, looked like a hamlet and then grew. I think they've done that in Warhammer 3, which is cool. You can see they talked about the spider stuff. So here in Tile Beckland, we've got those little spider deals going on. But yeah, let's get on in and fight our first battle here. And then we'll take a look at some more of the UI type stuff, do some research and whatnot as well. So it says this will be a close victory. I doubt it. I imagine Franz on his own, with 3,200 health, 100 armor, 45 melee defense, could do a pretty good job against everything. This guy's got less armor, less health, same melee defense though. Much weaker melee attack, but he does do poison damage. Anyway, we have a slightly larger army, and we've got Karl Franz, plus we have the mobility advantage with the Reichsguard, so I imagine that we can win this battle. Take a look at the terrain here. And yeah, I don't know if we can get them to be down here in this valley. They'll probably want to try to fight us for the hill, but we'll see how it goes. Hopefully I can do better than this close victory though. The auto resolve is, well, it's hard to, I don't know, sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not. They only have one missile unit, these crossbows, whereas I've got handguns and crossbows. So here we go, nice and quick load times. Looks like they're deploying down here, which is interesting because we can easily give ourselves an advantage by being up here and then moving in afterwards. I don't know if the handgunners need line of sight. I imagine they can't arc their bullets, these guys. So yeah, well, but the good thing is we're going to be marching down this hill, and so then they'll have line of sight as we do that. See what they look like. I do have the mod that gives you a better camera, I think. And yeah, they look good. Can I zoom in further? I can't remember what the button I did for that was. Tab I made for pause. I will be pausing during battles, by the way. Here are halberdiers. Looking pretty similar, but cool. And I like their little battle cries before we get in. Here are crossbows. looking good as well. Our spears. And where's Karl? Karl is way back there. Let's bring him right here. He should not be hiding, of course. There he is, looking very good with his magical hammer and whatnot. I like that. Alright, let's get the Reichsguard in as well. And the Reichsguard I might sort of hide. And put them up here, and then we're going to send them round the hill. And I imagine, I don't know, but they might be hidden. Maybe. Alright, so we'll start the battle. Here we go. And then immediately I'm going to bring my guys forward and turn them to face the enemy. So we'll do something like that. And then we'll take our cav again and swing them round. And I'm going to use them to go and hit their missile units, hopefully. So yeah, they've realized, ooh, we kind of made a boo-boo here. I don't know if we're going to close quick enough before they're able to start hitting us with those archers. You can see their range here as I hold spacebar in red. So yeah, no, they're getting pretty close to being in range. But we have the missile advantage, so I'm not going to worry too much about that. Let's bring the Reichsguard over here now. There we go. No point in hiding them too much, actually. I probably could have just sent them round over there, but I thought it'd be fun to send them over the hill. Alright. So here we go. Are they not in range? Yeah, they're in range. We should be hitting them as they come. Send the Reichsguard here. Let's take a look at their models, by the way. I shouldn't say the models, just like, let's look at how good they look, and they look pretty freaking awesome, I would say. Alright, so we have some blood. We're hitting their lord over here a little bit with our arrows. Nice shield, very cool. Alright, here goes. So they've moved some spears off. I forgot to send my Reichsguard in to attack. Think it's going to work out, though, in a way. Alright, here we go. I'll get Karl in there to attack. There's that. And then I'm going to bring my those guys over there. And then we'll get these guys to hit here. And then things should end pretty quickly here for these their crossbowmen as our Reichsguard take them out. Alright, very good. We'll be able to launch an attack, a flanking attack pretty soon here. But here are our guns shooting into the side of these swordsmen, which is going to be very, very bad for them. I want to get a little bit better of an angle here, so let's do that. How's Karl doing? Karl hurt a little bit, but I think he's going to do just fine against helmet here. There we go. Alright, not bad. Let's get the crossbows over here and here, so they can get a good hit as well. Ooh. Yeah, I should have babysat my cav a little bit better. We're just going to go ahead and come in from behind. That's what she said, and let's see, those spearmen I think are going to be fine, so we're just going to come in. Well, okay, let's try to break them. Very good. Something like this. Here we go. Alright, they're all routing and they're all done. Now they're broken, and we have won the battle. I do feel like battles are a bit too quick. I'm looking forward to the fact that the Warhammer 3 is going to be more melee focused. So that maybe, and what I did there, by the way, was just to take the guard mode off of everyone and then get them to launch attacks, so that we can try to clean up as much of their units as we can before they head off the battlefield. I don't care so much about killing that lord. Well, maybe we'll get Karl after him. How are we doing? We're matched on speed, so now we wouldn't be able to catch him. That's okay. That is okay. These guys are fast, huh?
Karl Franz!
Yeah, alright, let's see what our Reichsguard can do. I was hoping to catch these guys, but I'm not sure we'll be able to before they go off the map. Where's the end of the map? Well, maybe we can catch them. Yeah, they're a heck of a lot slower, 33. So let's give it a go. Meanwhile, everyone else is chasing a little bit. These guys may be able to catch these guys' speed is 3 higher. That's good. And then after they're done, then we'll go and take these guys out after. But yeah, hopefully the increased melee focus of Warhammer 3 will mean slightly longer battles so that we'll get to enjoy the scenery a little bit more. Let me fast forward here. Nobody really cares that much about watching us chase down the routers, but it is important so that we don't have to fight more of them on the field. Once they're under 10 or so, I don't believe that they'll come back. So that's good. We'll go after now these spearmen, try to keep them from coming back. And yeah, we're just not going to get those guys. So that's okay. I'll want to get some more quick units to take out routers. But we're doing just fine here with these guys. And let's see. Okay, down to 9. Try to catch these, maybe help out a little bit before they go off the field. Those guys are, yeah, it's done over there. That's okay. And that's the end of the battle. Oh, after these guys go. Well, there's just 2 guys. It's not really worth it, huh? Not sure why they took so long to turn around there, but there we go. Right? Yeah. Alright, I would say that was a very decisive victory, so not at all the close victory that it said that we were going to be facing. But there you go, and Karl barely took any hits. These guys got a little beat up, the halberds, because they got ganged up on 2-1. So you can... I mean, it's not a very surprising result. Sorry, just making sure nothing kind of happens here while I wait. I've got a good amount of time though, so we can probably film maybe an hour or so for this episode. If I end up playing 2 hours, I'll split it up into 2 episodes. Sorry about the lighting, by the way. I don't really want to set up a ring light. But anyway, you care about the game, not so much about my face and everything. But I think we'll take the replenishment here so that we can move on, or are we going to train and then move on? Either way, it'd be good to get those guys near full cap, whereas the 293 is not really going to move the needle, and it'll kill our replenishment. So it looks like captives is really the way to go over here. Yeah, now, see, they get to run away. Very unfortunate. Because now...
It is important to act quickly if you have any intention of securing lasting authority over the Empire. The people must learn that open dissent cannot be tolerated. Capture Grunberg and snuff out the resistance there.
Alright, very well, we can do that. So, hold on.
Prestigious act indeed. All those who lead within the Empire must be willing to fight.
Alright, very good. We have increased our amount of prestige to 450 now. And he got the Banner of Eternal Flame, which gives 8% weapon damage, so we'll put that on Karl. Research plus 10% faction-wide, that seems very useful as well. So I was trying to find mission success. Oh, where is it? Here it is. So yeah, we got that. That was good. Fraction Crown of Crooked Moon. Oh, down here to the south, that's fine. And mission issued, so the breakaway city of Grunberg lies relatively undefended. Reclaim it to send a powerful message to all those who doubt our authority. We'll get Imperial authority and an improvement to our treasury. We'll get some money. So that seems good. I don't know if we have enough movement to hit it. It looks like we might. So they will get reinforced though by these guys. But if we take them out now, it won't really mean anything. What's in the garrison here at Grunberg? So 3 spears, 2 swords. Yeah, I think we could probably take them. Now, what should we give Karl? Normally, I go with Root Marcher. And I might, just to make sure that we can actually hit the town, because I do think we can win the other battle. And then later, though, the interesting thing, normally I play with factions that have caster lords, like Malekith, like Ikit Claw, and so on. So it'll be a little different to have a melee-oriented one, which will be kind of fun, actually, I think. So let's go ahead and go in and take out Grunberg.
Into battle.
So this time it says we will win a decisive victory, maybe because their lord is severely weakened. It's a minor settlement, So we're fighting on the field, and this is what it looks like. Let's jump in. And that's one thing to talk about with Warhammer 3 real quick, is that in Warhammer 3, minor settlements are minor settlement battles, which, by the way, I do like, except that field battles are very, very rare in Warhammer 3, with the AI being really skittish in the builds that we're seeing for the IE beta. So that's not fun. We want to have a good mix of field battles, minor settlement battles, and major settlement battles as well. And then, of course, I'll give my thoughts more on on those. Okay, so the weak reinforcements are coming from there. Not a big deal. Why is it slow? Maybe because of the oh, the rain might be slowing it down a little bit. It's not bad though. It's not bad. Anyway, I was saying that I'll talk more about how I feel about settlement battles in Warhammer 3 in more detail when we start playing that game. I do intend to start playing that game and putting out some Let's Play episodes relatively soon after it comes out. But for now, no, I don't really want to hit the spears with them. What we'll do is just come through here instead and bring Karl up front. There we go. Start the battle. Where's the enemy? This is the edge of the map. And I was facing the wrong way. So that's kind of funny. We're going to have to turn around and head up in this direction. And I'd rather not hit in the trees, thank you. So we're going to do that, and we're going to bring these guys over so we can start to see where they're coming. That was pretty funny. Kind of dumb, but yeah, sorry guys. Really kind of focusing on all that jazz about the about Warhammer 3. Because yeah, I really don't. I love that we have 360 settlement battles again. I did not like, and you know, we'll see a lot of that in this campaign about how basically there's just a wall and then settlement, right? So there's, yeah, it's pretty basic what they have done for sieges in this game, and it's a lot more interesting and engaging, I think, in Warhammer 3. But then they also made some other design choices which I do not at all agree with, and I'm really, yeah, I hope that they'll reconsider a lot of those things. So it looks like I can get a little bit of a hill advantage just right here. I think I'll take it. Those guys are going to come in from behind. Try to figure out what I want to do with that. I'm not 100% sure just yet, but I think I'll try to distract them with my cav. A lot of spears there, so I don't really want to engage those head on right away. I should be able to get some gunnery action in here. So you know what? Let's just hit these guys. Normally it's not a good idea to charge into spearmen, but we're going to do it anyway. And yeah, you guys try to come out here, and then we'll see what we can do with that. Karl, you get in there and destroy some spears, and then I'm going to wait for those guys to engage before I do a little bit more. So here we go, and I think the main thing is going to be to keep moving. We do not want to get pinned down fighting some spearmen, because we will get defeated. Alright, these guys aren't shooting anybody. Well, maybe they are a little bit, but let's get them over here where they can do a little bit more damage. Same thing with these guys. We're going to get them over here. We're going to get them right here. Okay. Any abilities? We do have an ability, so increase melee attack and leadership. That seems like a good idea. Are you guys shooting or what? I think so. Okay. Now, they got stuck, so that wasn't good. Alright. In fact, let's shoot them instead. And I'm going to come around and then charge. So that should work. Alright, here we go. Let's take everybody off guard mode so you can start doing a little more damage here. There we go. There we go. These guys should break before they come. If not, then maybe we can do something about it. But yeah, this is not going well for them, as we can see. All right, did we get my cav? Yep, got the cav. I'll send them back here. And in for a charge. Crossbows attacking from the side as well. I don't know, maybe give them better line of sight here. Oh, okay. Now we better pull back.
Take position! To battle! Go! By Karl Franz!
Okay. Charging in. Very nice. Look at those guys go flying. Excellent. Couple seconds here just to get the charge bonus and then pull out to take this guy. And we'll shoot him now. That's going to be the end of that, I think. So we'll see how is the bloody melee going. I think quite well. Excellent. There goes the victory. Settlement battle, so there's no point in chasing down routers. But yeah, another glorious victory for the Empire. Okay, good. And this battle, nice decisive victory, just like they had estimated. But you know, I could have goofed it. And that's fun. And, you know, I'm sure there will be some challenge at some point. I'll make mistakes moving my guys, or who knows, and I'll end up in trouble. And, you know, one thing that I like about recording these sessions is that then it really pushes me not to do cheap things like to save scum. So I'm just going to play through. If I make mistakes, I make mistakes. And what that does to make the game a lot more fun is there's real consequences, right? And at the same time, when you go through a real big challenge, you come out victorious, then that's really, really, really good. Like going around and just being powerful all the time. I forgot to put that on him. Should have done that, made him a little bit more powerful. That's all right, he's rank 2 now. Man, there's a lot of little quality of life improvements they made in Warhammer 3. So we'll kind of go over those later, but I don't think, thematically it doesn't make sense. Yeah, they're secessionists, but this is still our home territory of the Empire, so we're not going to loot and occupy, we're just going to occupy. So we got our Imperial authority improved.
Sources report that Middenheim is sending help to the secessionists in an effort to destabilize the Empire, intercept their reinforcements, and demonstrate to Todbringer that there is but one master of Reichland.
Dang straight there is, only one. So we have a quest issued to win the Battle of Bloodpine Woods. Those that would break away from the rule of the Empire are nothing but tenacious. They have sent a request for assistance to their allies in the north, and this appeal has been answered. Covert detachments of men. Our spies have revealed the massing of a military force in the Bloodpine Woods. Take the fight to them before they can grow into an army. So we would get a battle wizard at Altdorf. That'll be cool, like the way those guys look. We would get the Sword of Striking and a couple of 100 prestige. So not huge. I can't teleport there now. And I certainly am not prepared to take on Richter Weismund and his Hellstorm rocket battery and mortars right now, right? So we're going to do that at a time.
The burgeoning realm grows, your eminence, yet many evils still abound in this world. The Empire remains divided, and marauding greenskins still threaten your lands. Further afield, there are rumors of a dark force rising in the east, spreading the taint of undeath. You must remain vigilant.
At a time that is more opportune, we're going to do that quest battle. But our new chapter objective here is the election of a new emperor is oft led to turmoil as the machinations of the elector counts play out. But as the nobles conduct their petty power struggles, the nation fractures. It is up to the newly elected sovereign to begin the process of reunification. Bringing an entire province under his rule must be a priority. We'll get 2k for doing that. So we got the Sword of Swift Slaying, armor piercing weapon damage plus 10, melee attack plus 4, that's something. And we got another student with the 10%, well that might have been the old one, I don't know. Did we get 2? Yeah, we got 2 students, so that's nice. Okay, here's the tech tree for the Empire, I haven't seen it before. Ooh, these are expensive. And what do? Diplomatic relations. I see, so for 7k, we can improve diplomatic relations significantly with all of the these guys. That would wipe out all of my money though, and it seems wise to maintain some money and prestige for dilemmas. I saw that in Andy's stream earlier today. So growth in public order would be good. Income from industry would be good as well. Interesting. And then this is good to buff up our units later on. Wow, and we're going to have a well-rounded army, so all of these are going to, generally be useful, I think. It's not like a bunch of, I don't know, Skaven slave upgrades, which we're never going to care about. Let's get the money first, and then the public order and growth. I've never found that I'm starved for growth. Grazing pastures, growth plus 30, replenishment, play rate plus 4, recruitment cost minus 20%. Yeah, I don't want that. We're going to instead build this thing in there, the training field, and once we have a training field, we'll demolish that one. So, what should we give him next? We could spam lightning strike. That's always very, very useful. Yeah, I think we're going to do that. So, public order, recruitment cost, attrition, and untainted. We're going to go for attrition. Yes, all attrition. Very cool. We do still... Oh. Quest for Beast Slayer. So do we have it or not? It seemed like we did. No, Dragon Tooth. Oh, okay. So that'll be something to do later. We're still on turn 1. So that's cool. Oh, yeah. So we will do the quest later. Drakvald Forest. Okay. Anyway, so he's got that. Well, we can't equip him with anything. He's got Dragon Tooth, and we don't have any other characters to give stuff to. So, all right, that's fine. Certainly, we are going to want to recruit because the guys we're at war with have another army here at Ubersreich, and they also have Helmgard, which will have a sizable garrison. So, time to recruit. Time to recruit. And we have a decent front line. We got halberds, spears, 1 swords. So maybe we'll get 1 of each to kind of even it out. And then I would like a little bit more damage dealing. So this is, oh, these guys can fight. Firewall moving, Vanguard deployment, interesting. Let's get some of those. We could stay 2 turns and really increase the size of the army, but I think it's better to keep on moving. Ubersreich has a small garrison, and so even with their army of 6, and then these other 5, that's 11. We're going to have, yeah, by the time we get there, we'll have a decent force, so we should be okay. Altdorf here with our great swords, and Empire Knights, excellent, as its garrison. Very nice. So yeah, diplomacy. Let's see what's going on here. Who likes us? Who doesn't? We have non-aggression pacts, it looks like, with quite a few people, including Sylvania. Interesting. So, Talabek land. Over here, I think maybe it'd be nice. We can't get a trade agreement. Maybe we can get... No, we can't. Interesting. And they're the ones in the Empire that like us the best.
I will listen.
So,
My time is short.
who are these guys that I'm talking to? Nordland. So Middenheim's going to be a problem, we know that. But maybe these Nordland guys, yeah, okay. So maybe we can work towards a trade agreement with them now that we're friendly. Keep working on that. Ostland.
I will listen.
Same kind of deal. No, they don't want that. Okay, that's fine. I don't think they're part of our thing anyway. So let's look at the elector counts.
The elector counts of the mighty empire. Each may have their own agenda, but perhaps you can convince them to unite as one.
Yeah, so that'll be the plan to do one way or the other. Alright, so here's us. Of course, we don't have any fealty to ourselves. We are us. And here are all of them. And so, yeah, Ostland is an elector count, so is Nordland. All of them. Fealty is pretty good there. 5, 6, 3. Midland, of course, our early game issue. These guys are just different, huh? They have no fealty to the Empire, so we'll have to smash them. Very low here with Wissenland. Gelt likes us, though. That's good. Overland, medium. Stirland, and then of course these guys have no fealty either. So we'll have to do something about Marienburg, and about these guys, and of course about Midland as well. Alright, so we could spend some prestige to change that, but I don't think it's important right now. And I don't think we can beat that battle. So yeah, here's where we would do all this stuff. I don't think it's a really big deal just yet. We'll get into it later. And here are our, let's see, chapter objectives, just that one. And for the short victory, yeah, we still have to do a lot. The victory conditions are much harder in this game than in Warhammer 3, from what I've seen. So finally, I think we've done everything. We're going to end turn 1. Wow, okay. Yeah. And let's see what our secessionist friends do here, if anything. So, von Karstein against Stirland, I always do that myself when I play them. Yeah, that's another caster lord I like to play as. Normally I like to play the bad guys, so it's kind of weird playing with these guys, but we're meant to get a trade agreement with Nordland. We wanted to do that anyway. The Odoric Ghoster Elector, Count of Nordland, requests aid. His lands are experiencing increased coastal raids from Norska, and he needs allies to help repel the attackers. We'll get 1,500.
Your empire is a beacon of civility in a savage world, sire. It is your task, nay, your privilege, to see that it does not fall to the countless evils that threaten its borders. Study your own strengths and those of your enemy carefully.
Well, do. So it sounds a little bit kind of like Rome, you know, when it was beset by quote-unquote barbarians. Alright, we'll replace the training field there. Or do I want to do it after I launch the attack against Ubersreich? Yeah, I think that's what I want to do. So let's not do either of those things. What's the resource here? Oh, that's the one that we had. It seems fine, but we'll get it later. Alright, so here's where that Battle of the Blood Pine Woods is. To get there, we would go there. Let's keep some movement points available.
Who calls?
Okay, they're training as you'd expect them to. As long as I'm out of their range, maybe I can goad them into attacking. I'd like to attack them outside of the woods, but within our own province here. So they'll get a bigger army, but so will we. Although I really would have liked to have had them fight elsewhere. All right, so let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What are we fighting? I can't see what they've got, really. A lot of spears, though. Staunch line of spears. Yeah, maybe we'll get some more swords then. We'll have 3 spears and 4 swords then, and we'll get some more Free Company militia to shoot them. Hopefully that's gonna work. I don't know if I have the ratios right here. So that would be 6 missile units and 6 melee units. Yeah, we'll give it a go. Yeah, we're gonna give that a go.
I refuse.
So we'll see what happens here. And we'll be able to launch the attack next turn. Alright, so let's see how the diplomacy is going. Can we get a trade agreement here? Are they at war with anyone that we like? No, so that will be fine. Oh, well that's a bummer. How about Corone?
Our neighbors in the east deign.
They want 300 to do it. Yeah, we'll take that one. So yeah, diplomacy also much improved in
Champion of the lady.
Oh, why doesn't it show? Maybe next turn it will. These are the guys we really want to get the trade agreement with.
Of the Empire this day.
Oh, why is that low? Why? It may take some time. They're at war with some beastmen. We could offer to join in that, but I think it's okay. Well, we'll see then. We'll give it a little time. Hopefully the relationship will improve. Got 500 prestige. That's good. Okay.
By Sigma.
So they've got 14 units against my 13. So we're outnumbered. And we better strike before they get any more. Or they upgrade their town, for that matter. That would be unfortunate.
Summon the Elector.
I could try to goad them. Yeah, we could have done that last time. We could have gotten a general. This would give us public order, leadership, aura size. This one gives us leadership and melee attack in the army. That's quite good. Yeah, maybe we'll do that. Because they're building up a lot. But then again, it's an even fight. There's no walls.
Ready.
And this will save us money.
Not likely.
Just don't know what he's got. Gonna find out.
I will not obey.
Well, we're gonna take a chance.
War.
Alright, it says Pyrrhic Victory and Medium. Let's see what the terrain looks like. This will really decide whether or not we press the attack or not. Oh no, this map. They cleared away some trees, yes, but everybody hates this map. I hate this map. But we have by far the missile advantage here. It's going to be tough, but let's give it a go. And that, well, we'll see. But hopefully I can win. Again, I'm not really all that well versed in the Empire, but we'll give it a go here. They will all be together right off the bat. Here's our staunch line. I don't know about coming in from two sides or not. I kind of doubt it. Let's put these guys here. Put Karl here. And then we'll just go. So I'm sure they are over there somewhere. We're just going to go here. And maybe we'll come around with these guys, yeah. Why not? Alright, let's fast forward a bit. I don't think there are any new units to check out. I guess the Free Company Militia would be one to look at. Alright, there they are. Back there. They've taken the higher ground. Where is our Free Company Militia? These guys. Oh, okay. Oh, pretty cool. Yeah, look at that. Neat. So there's the enemy. And they're coming at us. So I think what we'll do then what happened? Oh, I sent these guys on a goose chase. Oops. And that was a mistake. Since they're coming for us, we're just going to line up over here then. Nice and wide. And we'll put our missile troops behind. There we go. Bring Karl in there as well, right in the middle. And yeah, we'll keep these guys in reserve to do something fun with later. Alright, fast forward. Big army they got. Try not to forget to... Ooh! Juicy target. Very juicy target. Here we go. First engagement of the battle. With our beautiful Reichsguard. Excellent. Oops. Alright, here we go. So, good. We've got our missiles and whatnot firing. Is everyone? Not everyone was in range. Okay. Hopefully everyone will be able to hit. And then once these guys are clear of the spearmen, then we're going to go attack from there. Okay. There we go. Bracing, bracing, bracing. Karl hit that. And attack.
Awaiting orders.
I'm going to take guard mode off of everyone. And just have you get in there. Alright, how are our guns going? Guns are going very well. Ooh. Reichsguard, go hit these guys right now. No, no. Ah, screwed up. Yeah, definitely a mistake with these guys. Always annoying how they don't really get unstuck from battle very well. Like, here, I keep telling them, like, get away from the spears, but they just don't really do it. Maybe if I give them an attack order, it'll be better? Don't know, because we lost quite a bit. That was really a mistake. Nah, look, there's a bunch still stuck in there. Idiots. There we go, a lot of damage, but now we're going to go up here. And then I'm hoping that these guys will get out of there. Alright, how are the engagements going? Some people are not firing, so we're going to have to turn you kind of sideways, I think, in order to help with that. The engagement's going to be over pretty soon anyway, but yeah, I think this could help a bit. How are you doing, Karl? Yeah, you're doing well. Take out these swords, and then we'll have to go and help there in a minute. Okay, these guys are done. You go help there. Karl will do that. And then as we open up the middle, then we'll start moving out to the sides and helping out there. Okay, Reichsguard, hit those guys. Very good. Let's go and make sure these guys don't come back, and then we'll come in for another charge there. Alright, all of our gunners seem to be hitting something. This is good. How are you doing, Karl? Why don't you kill that guy? There we go. Very nice. Yeah, and guns are... How's their ability here? Okay, not yet. Man, I really did poorly with the Reichsguard. Alright, you guys have to come back here now. I'd like to get these guys off the field if we can. Alright, we're going to go over here now. Just pummel those guys on the way. Alright, we got to get out of here. So let's push through. Get out of there. You're going to get stuck with spears. Oh, come on. They're really bad at this, aren't they? Yeah, they really are not good at getting unstuck. Okay, well. Some of these guys got beat up pretty good. Alright, well, I think we're okay though. We just gotta finish these guys here. But it was definitely a tougher victory than we imagined at first. So, anyway, let's get back here with these guys. And it's over. Alright, good. But yeah, that was tough. Look, a lot of our front line really got beat up. I didn't really expect them to get hurt that badly. Close victory, not a Pyrrhic victory, so we beat the auto-resolve. But certainly a little tougher than I imagined. Maybe I could have done a better job of managing focus fire from my missile units and that kind of thing. But victory nevertheless. And fun. The game's running well. I'm running a Ryzen 7 5800X and a EVGA RTX 2070. And it's quite good. I'm able to play with the visual effects on high. Toll Keeper, tax rate plus 12%. Local province though. Wound recovery time -1 is good in case we get hurt. And we got another weapon. Excellent.
Summon the Elector Counts.
Good. So now we can demolish the sucker. And we can build something here. They really like these pastures. Huh. I guess Pistoliers would be good. And the casualty replenishment rate thing is really good too. So I might build that because all that stuff's rank 2. Yeah. We could make income though. So this would be quite good. We get 250 growth. Does this provide a resource? Does not provide a resource. So there's not tradable goods coming from it, is what I mean there. So I think we're better off focusing now on income instead.
I command here.
And we need to improve our army. So we found we did not have enough of a staunch line of spears. I think 3 swordsmen are enough. So we're just going to get more swords. Maybe one more. Missile strength 18, huh? Not nearly as good. It's better than nothing, but no, I think we need more spears. It does seem useful to do some melee stuff in here. So we could put him on a war horse, but I think he's fine on foot. So and he's quite tanky. We don't need to do anything about that. Our guys did not run away. That was good as well. So we'll keep this up, and then we'll go and take Helmgart up there. All right, so can we get the trade agreement with Corone yet? No. Or Nordland, I mean. That's our
Champion of the League.
goal.
Our neighbors in the east deign
I will
No.
not.
Okay. I really don't know why everyone's so hesitant to get trade agreements in this game. Because it's like, hey, we could just both make money and there's no big commitment on any side. I don't really get it. But hey, I'm not the developer. Alright, so we got 8K now. But we have research going, so we don't need to spend it on the really expensive research. And we'll need more after Altdorf is upgraded next turn. So, let's move on. Is that because of the mustering? I don't know, that was fun anyway. Dwarfs up there.
The internal politics of the Empire are never easy, my lord. But this is an opportunity to show other electors your might.
So a few better ways to attain political standing than getting the common man on your side. One possible way of doing this is a grand tour of the states, in which you schedule a cavalcade to travel from capital to capital, where you'll address the masses on any and all matters that might concern them. Needless to say, organizing such a tour would involve calling in a lot of favors and pulling a lot of strings to achieve. So we can get +1 Imperial Authority at a cost of 1,000 prestige, which we don't have. But anyway, it's good to know what that dilemma would look like. So a reason to keep around 1,000 prestige for the future. But we'll get 200 for now, so that's nice.
I am Prince and Emperor.
And let's see, we got 16 units.
Summon the Elector Counts.
At Helmgart, there are, wow. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 units, including mortars and greatswords, and of course, defenses, although it's tier 1. So it may not, I don't know, it doesn't have the little crenellations on the name, so I don't think it's got walls.
So,
But still, they have those mortars, and the great swords. And again, they have the 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 units
I command
against our 16. But if we can... Let's see, how much is the replenishment if I
Bring me
step
to
out?
my men.
Find camp? And camping takes half of our movement range. I just don't want them to end up with a thingy.
Pick up the pace.
So I think we'll come here, and we'll encamp,
I am Franz.
and
They
we'll
will
train. And we just need cannon fodder to run in there. I don't know if I should merge these guys. Bummer. Well, it's okay. We'll keep them as reserves, and we'll just go in with what we've got. Alright, so in Altdorf, what do we want to build? The resource is pottery. That seems good. It'll make us money. What have we got here? Paved roads. That's just growth, basically. Income from all buildings will be good later. So that's a possibility. Blacksmith recruits, ooh, knights and stuff. And this goes to tier 3, though. So it's not a good one to build here in Altdorf. It would be a waste. What we want to build are things like this, which will give us Pistoliers and Empire Knights. And we can go up to a menagerie for Demigryph Knights. And Demigryph Knights with halberds. That sounds good. What is it? Why is it doing that? I don't know why it's doing that. Tap room for public order. I think we're doing good for public order. Oh, we got some Skaven corruption building though. So the Night Watch would help with that. And would also the Cathedral of Sigmar, which we definitely need to build in here. But for now, though, I think we'll build that and... Ooh. That's pretty good. But again, all tier 3 stuff. So we should build that armory and then defenses or something in another one. I'll get the Weaving House.
I am Prince and Emperor.
I think we did already the this stuff, did we not?
Come then. Only Sigma's god.
No.
By the light of welcome. How fares the most prudent?
Oh, good. We got another trading room. Excellent. Alright, so we'll figure out Midland. It's improving. I thought they were going to be a big problem. Anyway, Nordland we want, but we'll have to take time. And that's alright. Hopefully these guys don't get an army. What have they done? Haven't done anything good.
Summon the Elector Counts.
Oh, they have 2 settlements. Where's their other one?
Sigma's will.
Where is their other one? Oh, Eilhart. That's where their army is. Oh, and I was going for the really difficult one. Well, look at all our movement. Let's take Eilhart then.
Yes.
Yeah, we'd better do that now.
Fight for our nation.
Well, that was silly of me. Okay. So good. Easy victory. We could auto-resolve it, but I don't... And it doesn't say that any units would get wiped out. But I'm not sure. I don't like auto-resolving battles. I think we can shred them on their way up. But yeah, it's gonna be so easy. But then I don't want to have really damaged units. Now let's finish it real quick. And then I think yeah, we'll see. That's really funny. Good thing I checked their number of settlements. The angles are not super great. You know what, though? There's no point in being so this guy's damaged, this guy's damaged. Alright. So here's the staunch line of spears. And then the spearmen. And then all of the missile troops. This is tough. Maybe behind, actually. Yeah. You guys are just reserves. And then the knights. I don't know what the best formation is for them.
Karl Franz!
But we'll do something like this, I think.
The Empire endures! That's an order!
Do they have any missile units? I don't think so. Oh, they're gonna wait for us. Thought they might come at us because they have missile inferiority, but I guess not. Let's see if we can't split them up a little bit. And yeah, I know, it's easy battle, but oh, they've got an ability. Speaking of which, and then where are my Reichsguard? We'll make them number 2. And we should be shooting some of them now. Yeah. Ow!
Ready for war! Obey! Soldiers of the Empire!
Control group, and then I'm going to give them attack order to charge through our guys later. And I'm going to bring these guys back here. So group 3, I think now. And we'll pull you back just to make sure. You're a little slow. And then we're going to split the swords up.
Quick march! The Empire endures! Go! Swordsmen! Take the ground!
Activate that, get him in the melee. Sorry, Karl, I really should have had you in there.
Quick march!
And then we'll have these guys flank.
Crossbows ready, General!
Crossbows are fine. These guys generally, though, I think it works better when they're like
Quicker!
firing at angles, though.
Yes, sir, quickly!
It seems to me.
March! Swordsmen! Glory to the Empire! I go, my lads!
Kind of a last-minute adjustment here, but whoops, there we go. Excellent. Now let's turn back and hit those guys. How's everyone doing? They're doing okay. Some of these guys are getting a bit beat up, though.
Swordsmen!
Let's get in there.
For France! For the Warhammer! We are Sigma's
It's almost over. And it's a settlement battle, so, you know.
For the Empire!
A little risky.
And gunners! Quick march! Swordsmen!
Small mistake. Let's get out of there. I think we're faster. But yeah, so it happens in Warhammer a lot, which I don't totally love. It's okay, I guess. Is the routers will come back. So you have to keep kind of routing them again and again and again. It's alright, but you know. Oh, you guys are in the way. Alright, get you out of here. Okay, here we go. Now we're just gonna kill these guys with bullets, which we prefer. Yeah, it should be over pretty soon. And then we can get our Reichsguard to charge as well. I don't know if we can break these guys, so get some swords in there because that's a good matchup. Alright, it's almost over. Pull you back. Alright, it's over. Good. Yeah, a little bit more beat up than I would have liked there. Having the guns I need to get used to. The fact that they can't really arc their shots, it doesn't seem like. Well, they did pretty well, as you can see here, in terms of number of kills, so not bad. Not bad at all. Maybe they can a little bit. But I really like those crossbows. And of course, later on we'll get artillery and that kind of stuff, and that's going to be really fun. Da-da-da! We'll occupy. Plus 10% average success chance could be good. So he's gone. Physical resist 7% luckstone. That's nice. And we've secured Reichland.
I command here.
So, recruit capacity 1. This won't take effect until next turn though. We nearly have a full stack, so it's not worthwhile. Growth, money. Untainted. Well, this could be good. We're getting a lot of Skaven stuff right now. So there must be an Undercity somewhere. That's annoying. Yeah. Going there.
The Empire.
They don't have any experience anyway, so let's just get a fresh one. Costs money, but it's okay. And I think, having secured our first province and in good shape to destroy Helmgar with a full 20 stack, we're going to leave it there for this episode. Thank you very much for watching. I will see you next time.